My name is Lily. Welcome to the Gleaming Tales. Once upon a time, in a quiet kingdom surrounded by tall mountains, lived Princess Liora. She was gentle, with golden brown hair that glowed in the sunlight. Her green eyes sparkled like fresh emerald leaves after the rain. Though she lived in a beautiful castle, Liora often felt lonely. She longed for something more than walls of stone and halls of gold. Every night, she sat by her window, gazing into the wide valley. The moonlight poured across the land like a silver river. Sometimes it felt as if the moon was whispering secrets only she could hear. The stars twinkled like tiny lamps, keeping her company in the silence. She dreamed of adventures beyond the castle gates. One evening, something strange happened. A silver line of light stretched from her window into the valley. It grew brighter and wider, forming a glowing bridge in the air. Leora's heart pounded. She had never seen such magic. Without hesitation, she put on her soft blue cloak. She stepped onto the shining bridge of moonlight. Each step glimmered beneath her feet like glass made of stars. Birds with glowing feathers flew alongside her, singing gently. Below, rivers sparkled as if diamonds were hidden in their waves. The bridge carried her deeper into the mountains. She walked carefully, the wind brushing her hair like a friend. The moon shone above her, lighting her path like a lantern. After a long walk, she reached the end of the bridge. Before her stood a tall silver gate glowing faintly. Liora touched it with her hand, and it slowly opened. Beyond the gate was a valley unlike any she had ever seen. Flowers that only bloomed at night glowed softly in blue and purple. Fireflies floated in the air like tiny golden lanterns. The air was cool, yet gentle and filled with peace. Liora felt she had entered a hidden world of magic. At the center of the valley, she heard a soft cry. She followed the sound and saw a small wolf cub. Its paw was stuck under a fallen branch. The cub whimpered, eyes shining with pain and fear. Leora's heart ached, and she ran to help. She knelt beside the cub, speaking softly to calm it. Using all her strength, she pushed the heavy branch. At last, the cub was free. The wolf looked up at her with golden eyes. Then it licked her hand, as if to say thank you. Suddenly, the valley around her began to glow brighter. The flowers shimmered, and the fireflies danced in circles. The air filled with a warm, magical hum. Then a deep voice echoed all around her. Princess Liora, your kindness has awakened the Moonlight Bridge. Liora looked around, her heart racing but unafraid. The voice continued, this bridge appears only for pure hearts. Every act of kindness makes it stronger. Liora understood the bridge had chosen her. She smiled gently at the cub, knowing she had found her path. The wolf cub walked beside her as she left the valley. Together, they stepped back onto the glowing bridge. This time the light was brighter than before. Stars above seemed to follow her, guiding her way. When she reached her window, the bridge slowly faded. The cub, however, remained by her side. From that night on, she was never lonely again. The castle felt warmer with her new companion. They walked the gardens together, played in the halls, and shared quiet nights. Leora's laughter filled the castle like music. Soon, the people of the kingdom noticed the change in her. She was happier, more confident, and full of life. She told them about the Moonlight Bridge and the Valley of Glowing Flowers. At first, many thought it was just a story, but strange and wonderful things began to happen. A child who shared food with a neighbor saw fireflies glowing brighter than ever. A farmer who gave grain to the poor noticed flowers blooming at night. Acts of kindness began to ripple through the land. Families helped each other, and friends grew closer. The kingdom itself began to glow with gentle light. At night, the hills around the castle shimmered softly. People whispered that the Moonlight Bridge was watching over them. Soon, the valley became a symbol of hope. Kindness had turned the land into a glowing lantern in the dark. Princess Liora had brought magic to her people's hearts. Years passed, but she never forgot her first journey. She often returned to the valley with a grown wolf at her side. Together, they watched as the flowers glowed under the moon. Villagers joined her, leaving small gifts of kindness at the gate. The bridge glowed stronger with every passing year. Liora became known as the Princess of the Moonlight Bridge. Travelers from faraway lands came to hear her story. They returned home inspired, spreading kindness in their own kingdoms. The legend of the Moonlight Bridge traveled far and wide. It became a tale told to children everywhere. Even when storms shook the land, the bridge returned. Its light cut through the darkness like hope through fear. Liora knew it would always remain, as long as kindness lived. She looked at her wolf companion and whispered softly, "Thank you." And under the glowing moon, the bridge shone brighter than ever before. If you like this story, please subscribe and click the bell icon for more adventures.